Very quickly, I want to explain something that I think is real important to understand about the cutter. And it's mostly important when you get to certain materials like this, which is a heat transfer film. Now, this particular heat transfer film is a certified media. It is a Caesar color print PU. Nothing wrong with it. Print's great. Certified. Buy the roll, download the preset, print to it. However, what we may not mention, which is important to note, which we made the same mistakes, I was using what comes with the cutter. And what comes with the cutter is a 36-degree blade. I'm trying to run this Caesar color print PU with a 36-degree blade, and it's having trouble. It's not cutting very well, it's not weeding very well, it's just not working very well. And I think there's something wrong with the material, or there's something wrong with my settings, but it's not that complicated. I mean, you put the blade in, you make sure it's exactly the right depth, you place it in the cutter, you do effectively 2 tests. One is a kiss cut and one is a perf cut. And in both cases, the numbers are just a little odd. They just seem too high. What we discovered is this stuff prints beautiful, completely certified, but when I go to cut it, I am much better served if I put a 60-degree blade in here. And you can order a 60-degree blade. We have 60-degree blades, but the cutter doesn't come with, your print and cut solution does not bundle with that 60-degree blade. So you may not know it exists. It does exist. I do recommend you have one. Having at least one 60-degree blade around as a backup when you encounter these kind of things, and there's all kinds of medias that may print beautiful, but when you go to cut, they may need a slightly different blade. They just may perform a little better by having that sharper angle, that sharper point. So when I run this with a 60-degree blade, I need almost no pressure whatsoever to cut into this, and then everything cuts a lot better. It's a lot easier. And then the weeding and all of the process of going through the transfer to the t-shirt is, you know, easy as pie. But it's not as easy on the 36-degree blade. Just something to keep in mind. I would recommend having one of those and ordering one of those blades. You can run the same blade with the same holder. You do not need to order a separate holder. You just need the blade. I would have 2 of them just around as a backup, but at least one. That way, if you run into something like this, try the other blade. That might solve your problem immediately, and that's a simple solution, an easy answer to what seems like an intractable problem. Some medias just perform differently, and they have different surface tension, they have a different composition, and this particular polyurethane is better served by having a sharper blade. There's other products that are heat transfer films that work just fine with a 36-degree blade, but each one may be a little different, and even within different product lines you may see differences. So just be aware of the need for that extra blade, and be aware that sometimes that's your best solution, and that will get it done quickly.